The rain was a relentless drum on the pavement the morning a stranger's life intersected with his, in a way that would alter everything. The diner was his sanctuary, a brief escape from the constant worry. He'd just gotten his plate when the bell on the door chimed. A woman stood there, drenched and shivering. Her eyes held a hollow look that spoke of a pain deeper than the cold. She didn't ask for money, just huddled near the doorway, trying to get warm. The other customers looked away, but Leo couldn't. He thought of his daughter, Chloe, and the simple lessons he tried to teach her about compassion. Without a second thought, he stood and walked over. "Here," he said, offering his full plate. "Please, have this." A single act of kindness is a light in the darkness. Her hands trembled as she took it. Tears welling in her eyes, she ate quietly, the warmth seeming to bring a flicker of life back to her face. He learned her name was Elara. She spoke little, clutching a small, worn notebook like it was a treasure. Leo stayed with her, calling his daughter's school to say he'd be late. He gave her his scarf, ignoring the chill it left on his own neck for a single hour. In that quiet diner, two souls shared a moment of peace amidst their separate storms. When she left, she whispered a thank you that seemed to carry the weight of the world, and then she was gone. Leo never expected to see her again. He went back to his struggles, the memory of her fading like a dream. But 3 weeks later, a crisp, formal envelope arrived. His heart sank. Official letters never brought good news for a man like him. It was from a law firm, regarding Elara. Vance's fear and confusion warred within him. Had something terrible happened? Was he in some kind of trouble? The next day, he found himself in a towering office that felt like another planet. Two attorneys greeted him solemnly. "Is Elara okay?" He blurted out before they could speak, "She is safe, Mr. Reed," one said, "and she is recovering, thanks to your humanity." They explained that Elara was a celebrated writer who had vanished after a traumatic event, retreating from her life entirely. The woman he met was a shadow of who she had been. "But why am I here?" Leo asked, utterly lost. The second attorney slid a document across the polished table. "Ms. Vance was profoundly affected by your selflessness. You saw a person, not a problem. She had instructed them to set up a trust for him and Chloe. It was enough to cover a home, his education, and a future without the gnawing fear of poverty." Leo was speechless, his vision blurring. I can't accept this. I just gave her my breakfast." "You gave her hope when she had none," the lawyer replied gently. "And she wanted to give you a future in return." He walked out of that building, the weight of a decade of struggle finally lifting from his shoulders. In the months that followed, Leo found a stable job and a safe home for his daughter. Chloe's laughter became the soundtrack of his life. He often thought of Elara, sending a silent thank you into the universe. Her gift was more than money. It was a second chance. Your support helps us share more stories that prove compassion is still the most powerful force in the world.